Buying a home in California is a huge decision. And when you see a property listed as for sale by owner or FSBO, it can seem like an exciting opportunity. Instead of working with a real estate agent, you deal directly with the homeowner. This can mean lower fees and a chance to negotiate the price yourself. However, it also means you take on more responsibility, from understanding complex contracts to ensuring all legal requirements are met. Is buying a FSBO home always risky? Not necessarily. Some owners are organized and knowledgeable, using flat-fee multiple listing service or MLS platforms to market their homes and provide proper paperwork. But sometimes sellers lack experience, which can introduce serious risks. Without an agent, you might miss out on crucial disclosures like the transfer disclosure statement or natural hazard disclosure. There's also the chance of encountering outdated or incorrect contracts, emotional negotiations without a licensed mediator, or even overpaying for an overpriced home. These risks are not deal breakers, but they do mean you need to be extra careful. If you are considering a FSBO property in California, there are key warning signs to look out for. First, missing or delayed disclosures can be a major red flag. Sellers are legally required to provide documents such as the TDS and NHD, and if they hesitate, proceed with caution. Next, ask if the home was listed on a flat-fee MLS platform like ListLean. Limited exposure might affect negotiation, but could also mean fewer competing buyers. Always review the purchase agreement carefully. In California, the residential purchase agreement is standard. If the seller uses a generic contract from the internet, consult a real estate attorney or transaction coordinator. Finally, be wary of sellers who seem overconfident or inexperienced, as this can delay or jeopardize your deal. To protect yourself when buying FSBO, start by hiring a real estate attorney or a transaction coordinator. They will ensure all paperwork is complete, disclosures are delivered on time, and the transaction stays on track. Insist on receiving all required forms, including the transfer disclosure statement, natural hazard disclosure, lead disclosure for homes built before 1978, and the seller property questionnaire. Never skip a home inspection, even if the seller assures you everything is in great shape. Finally, compare prices in the area using tools like Redfin or Zillow to make sure you are paying a fair price. Sometimes FSBO homes are less expensive since sellers save on agent fees. However, some owners overprice their homes based on personal attachment rather than market value. The key is to negotiate fairly and walk away if the deal does not feel right. Buying a FSBO home in California is not inherently risky, but it does require diligence and preparation. For more tips and detailed guidance on FSBO transactions, visit listlean.com and check out our blog page for the latest insights. Be informed, be prepared, and you will be just fine.